Hello everyone, this is Ravendale. I used to be known as Kind110 here, but due to certain reasons, I'm no longer on that account. I'll post a separate video about it, but this is a new series I'm going to be doing, showcasing my new music, albums, well, anything music related. If it could be, new guitars, or vinyls, cassette tapes, CDs, box sets, etc. This time, this time, this time, this this time I'm showcasing 4 items that I got from the pawn shop for about $5. That's like going to bed pretty much Walmart and picking up $5 CD, and yeah, some dude in my town or girl was a huge heavy metal fan. Alright, I'm gonna put these over here. I'm gonna start with the top one. I did another run, which I started from the bottom, and it turns out I ended up putting my finger on the speaker and it ended up kind of messing up the sound. So, first one is all-time classic, which a lot of people consider as the start of thrash metal. I consider. Oops, sorry, that was my finger. Sorry about that if you see that. I consider Motorhead the start of speed metal, but I consider Anvil the start of thrash metal, even though that they could be considered as speed metal as well. Sorry about that again. But this dude actually still has a sale price. He got this for $8.98, which nowadays that's pretty much like buying a new CD, unless you want a deluxe version of the album. This is pretty much the standard price. Actually, this is pretty much cheaper than what you would normally get for a Metallica CD. I mean, they run for like $11. I did this because some of these album covers has dark. Here's the back, pretty cool. It has Kirk Hammett. He plays lead guitars. You guys didn't know. Cliff Burton bass. Lars Ulrich drums. James Hetfield rhythm guitars as vocals. These two are probably the most hated members in the band, Kirk and Lars, for reasons that you guys probably know. It was produced by John Zazuria, which I consider him the godfather of thrash metal. And yeah, I mean, I love this album's sound. I mean, I haven't listened to the vinyl version yet, but why tell by the CD? I like the sound of it because it's very, since it was produced cheaply, it has a very, almost live-like sound to it, which I like from, like, bands. That's why I really like Too Fast for Love. That's probably why I like Metallica's EP, Beyond Magnetic, so it has a very live, raw sound to it, which is pretty cool. You don't see many bands doing something like that. The side one has Hit the Lights, The Four Horsemen, Motor Breath, Jump in the Fire, and Season Pulling Teeth, Whiplash. Side 2 has the class Phantom Lord, No Remorse. Cannibal Corpse did a cover of this. It's a good cover. Seek and Destroy and Metal. I can never see this right. Materia. This was 2 of these were rushed because I wasn't sure which other 2 I was going to get. So the store was closing, so maybe next time I'll have more time. But the next time I'm definitely going to get Ride of the Lightning, because that's my favorite all-time Metallica record. So next one is, okay, first things first. Do I really need to say what album this is? I mean, come on. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. The album that pretty much made them, that gave them more of this. I mean, it's a classic record. I mean, you can tell that this is warm, but it's the age. Kind of like a guitar is like, I like seeing a crack on a guitar because that shows its age and what it's been through. I don't know. Maybe it's the history, or maybe I'm just insane, but Unlike Metallica, it has a bigger version of this on there. Pretty awesome. The record who got this was Harvest. Let's open this up and see what's inside. Alright, the songs. The talented musicians David Gilmour, vocals, guitar, VCS3, which is a synthesizer, Nick Ranson, percussion, tape effects, Richard Wright, keyboards, vocals, VCS3, which is also a synthesizer, Roger Waters, bass guitars, vocals, VCS3, and tape effects. The songs, side 1 is Speak to Me, song number 2 on side 1 is Breathe, 3 is On the Run, 4 is Time, 5 is The Great Gig in the Sky, side 2 is Money, Us and Them, Any Color You Like, Brain Damage, and Eclipse. And it has the lyrics. Pretty awesome. I'm glad I picked these up. The next one is Slayer's first EP, Untitled Chapter. Again, it actually has the sale price. This is the album to where I needed the Flash on. I mean, this is old school, pre-Rain and Blood Slayer. This is when they were signed to Metal Blade, not Def Jams. And pretty the cover is not that, it's basic. It has Slayer logo and it has the sword down there, which is still cool. Supposedly people pay $4.98, which I pretty much paid for the same price, or I'm pretty much paying the same price that the dude probably paid for. Slayer is Tom Araya, bass vocals, Jeff Hammond, lead guitars, rest in peace, Kerry King, lead guitars, and Dave Lombardo. They screwed him over. And I also want to say yes, rest in peace to Richard Wright and Cliff Burton. Forgot about that. I'm tired, if you can't tell. It actually has some special things too on the back. Huh. Pretty cool. Venom. Oh, Vernon. I thought that was Venom band. Okay. Anyways, the songs on here is Chemical Warfare. Capital of Sin, and Haunting the Chapel. Gotta fix that problem over there. I'll do it after I'm done with this. The next one is, do I have to say it? The band name's up there, and that's pretty much just the name of this album. It's just Iron Maiden. If you hear that, that's my dog. This album is the original one, covers up the new one, and this is actually the original vinyl too. So I think these are the original ones. Pretty cool. Yeah, I prefer this one over the newer one. I wish maybe we'd go back to that. This is the back. Pretty cool. Actually, some live pictures. Only 2 of these members from this lineup are not the more classic Number of the Beast lineup. The next album, Killers, ends up getting one of them. The songs are Prowler, Randomly Opera, Running Free. No. Damn it. Prowler, Remember Tomorrow, Running Free, Phantom Opera, Transylvania, Strange Worlds, Sanctuary, Charlotte the Marriott, and Iron Maiden. Now, this is my favorite Maiden song. This is probably the most progressive song they have on this album, I think. I can't remember. I've listened to this album so long. Lead vocals are Paul Di'Anno, which, what you think about it, even though that the main fan base prefers Dickinson, there's still that, Paul Di'Anno versus Bruce Dickinson, kind of like how there's Ozzy versus Dio. Now there's Todd. Now there's Tora versus Tate, and Roth versus Hagar. Bass and vocals, obviously Steve Harris. Guitars and vocals, Dennis Strayton. That's one of them that wasn't on the Number of the Beast album. That's another one. Paul Di'Anno. Guitars, Dave Murray. He was on it. Drums, Clyde Burr. And that's pretty much it. Just in case any internet trolls comes like, dude, boy, man, here's the thing. A lot of people actually prefer vinyls over CDs and tapes. A lot of people consider them having a better sound. Because CD is a lot more compressed than vinyls are. Vinyls have a lot more room to breathe. Now a lot of people ask me, will I be listening to this more frequently? Will I be listening to this more frequently? These ones I'm going to be more careful with because of the age and it all depends on how much the person played them. My guess is and I will definitely be getting the CD version of these sooner or later. So if I can listen to those anytime I want. With these, these are more for collection reasons. They're not for my own self pleasure. I mean, I'll probably listen to one of these reviews. The next videos will probably show my cassette collection. I'm also going to include my dad's. So, anyways, this is Ravendale. Peace out.